Did you know that type 2 diabetes can sneak up on you without any warning? Type 2 diabetes affects millions of people worldwide, including many who aren't even aware they have it. This condition, if left unmanaged, can lead to serious health complications over time. But the good news is, recognizing the early signs can make a big difference in how you manage it. So whether you're watching this for yourself or someone you care about, stay tuned. Knowledge is power, and today you're going to empower yourself with crucial information that could potentially save lives. Before we dive into the signs, let's talk about what type 2 diabetes actually is. It's a chronic condition that affects the way your body metabolizes sugar, also known as glucose, which is a vital source of energy for your body. Unlike type 1 diabetes, which is primarily genetic, type 2 diabetes can develop over time due to lifestyle factors and genetics. Why is this important? Well, early detection and timely intervention can significantly reduce the risk of complications associated with type 2 diabetes, such as heart disease, kidney failure, and vision loss. One of the reasons type 2 diabetes is such a serious health concern is its subtlety. The early signs and symptoms can be so mild that they are often overlooked or mistaken for less serious issues. This oversight can lead to a delayed diagnosis, allowing the condition to progress and increase the risk of developing serious complications. Unlike other conditions that might present clear and alarming symptoms from the start, type 2 diabetes creeps up quietly. You might think feeling a bit more thirsty than usual or having to urinate more frequently is just a result of hotter weather or perhaps drinking more fluids. However, these seemingly benign symptoms can be your body's way of signaling that something is not right with your blood sugar levels. So let's pay close attention as we go through the 9 early signs and symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Remember, recognizing these signs early could make a significant difference in your health and well-being. Number 1, increased thirst and frequent urination. When your blood sugar levels are high, your body seeks to expel the excess glucose through urine. This process requires water, pulling it from your tissues and leading to dehydration. As a result, you feel more thirsty than usual. This increased thirst prompts you to drink more fluids, but because your kidneys are working overtime to filter and absorb the excess glucose, this leads to a seemingly never-ending cycle of frequent urination. This cycle of constant thirst and urination is not just inconvenient, it's your body's way of signaling that your blood sugar levels are too high and your kidneys are under stress. Ignoring this signal can put you at risk for further complications, as it's a clear sign that your body is struggling to manage your blood sugar levels effectively. Understanding this cycle is crucial. If you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms, it might be more than just an increased intake of water. It could be one of the earliest signs of type 2 diabetes. Number 2, unexpected weight loss, when your body can't effectively use glucose for energy because insulin isn't working properly, or there isn't enough of it. Your body starts looking for alternative energy sources. It begins to break down fat and muscle for energy, leading to weight loss. This process is not only inefficient, but also harmful in the long run. You might be thinking, I'm eating more, so why am I losing weight? This is because the glucose from your food is not being utilized as it should be. Instead of fueling your cells, it's building up in your bloodstream. Meanwhile, your body continues to break down other tissues, misleadingly signaling weight loss. This symptom is especially tricky because it can easily be mistaken for the result of a new diet or increased exercise routine. However, when accompanied by other symptoms of type 2 diabetes, it's a strong indicator that your body is not managing blood sugar levels effectively. Number 3, increased hunger. Even after eating a full meal, do you find yourself rummaging through the fridge, feeling like you could eat again? This relentless hunger, even after eating, is not just a sign of a growing appetite. It could be an early symptom of type 2 diabetes. Here's the reason behind this constant hunger. Normally, glucose from your food enters your cells with the help of insulin, providing you with energy. However, in type 2 diabetes, this system doesn't work as it should. Despite having plenty of glucose in your bloodstream, if insulin is not doing its job effectively, the glucose can't enter your cells. Consequently, your body thinks it's not getting enough energy, leading you to feel hungry all the time. This paradoxical situation, high levels of glucose in the blood but not enough in the cells, tricks your body into thinking it needs more food, hence the constant hunger. It's as if you have a full tank of gas, but your car's engine can't use it. You won't be going anywhere, and the car would keep asking for more fuel. Number 4, fatigue. Feeling tired from time to time is normal, especially after a long day or a poor night's sleep. However, if you find yourself constantly feeling exhausted, unusually tired, it could be a sign of type 2 diabetes. This fatigue stems from the body's inability to properly use glucose for energy. Despite having high levels of glucose in your bloodstream, if your body's cells can't access this glucose due to insufficient insulin or insulin resistance, you won't receive the energy you need. It's like having a full battery that your device can't tap into. The power is there, but it's inaccessible. As a result, your body operates on empty, leading to feelings of fatigue and lethargy. This isn't just the usual tiredness that can be fixed with a cup of coffee or a short break. It's a profound exhaustion that impacts your daily life and productivity. It's your body signaling that something is amiss with your energy supply system. Number 5, blurred vision. When blood sugar levels are consistently high, it can lead to swelling in the lenses of your eyes. This swelling changes your ability to see and can make your vision blurry. You might notice that your vision fluctuates, becoming clear one moment and blurry the next, depending on your blood sugar levels. This symptom can be especially alarming as it interferes with your daily activities and quality of life. But why does this happen? The lens of the eye has to work harder to focus when glucose levels are high, causing strain and potentially damaging the blood vessels in your eyes, a condition known as diabetic retinopathy. If left unchecked, this can lead to permanent eye damage, including blindness. The good news is, this symptom is often reversible, especially in its early stages. Getting your blood sugar levels back into a healthy range can improve your vision and reduce the risk of further damage. However, it's a clear sign that your diabetes needs to be managed more effectively. Number 6, slow healing sores. High blood sugar levels over time can weaken the immune system, making it harder for your body to fight off infections. This is why wounds, no matter how minor, take longer to heal in people with diabetes. Additionally, high glucose levels can reduce blood flow, restricting the necessary nutrients and oxygen from reaching wounds to aid in healing. This means that a simple cut or bruise can become a gateway for infection, which, in the case of diabetes, can be more severe and take much longer to recover from. For individuals with diabetes, a minor injury can escalate into a major health issue if not properly cared for, leading to complications such as ulcers or, in extreme cases, the need for amputation. It's crucial, then, to pay attention to how quickly your body recovers from injuries, no matter how trivial they may seem. Slow healing not only signifies high blood sugar levels, but also underscores the importance of managing your diabetes effectively to prevent these potentially severe complications. Number 7, frequent infections. Type 2 diabetes doesn't just affect your blood sugar levels. It can also make you more susceptible to a variety of infections, especially in areas like the gums, skin, and vaginal area. This is because high levels of glucose create an environment where bacteria and fungi thrive, leading to infections that can be both uncomfortable and dangerous. Starting with the gums, people with diabetes are at a higher risk for gum disease, also known as periodontal disease. Symptoms can include swollen, red, and bleeding gums. It's not just about oral hygiene. It's about how the body's ability to fight off these infections is compromised by high blood sugar. Regarding the skin, cuts and bruises aren't the only concerns. Fungal infections like athlete's foot and ringworm, as well as bacterial infections, can become more frequent. High glucose levels impair the skin's healing process, making these infections harder to treat and more likely to recur. For women with diabetes, vaginal yeast infections can become a frequent issue. The excess sugar in the blood and urine serves as food for yeast, leading to overgrowth and infection. These infections can be particularly persistent and challenging to treat without managing blood sugar levels. Number 8, darkened skin areas. Another sign of type 2 diabetes, which is often visible but not widely recognized, is a condition called acanthosis nigricans. This is characterized by darkened patches of skin, usually found in body folds and creases such as the neck, armpit area, groin, and sometimes on hands, elbows, and knees. These patches are not only darker but may also feel velvety and thicker compared to the surrounding skin. But what causes acanthosis nigricans? This condition is closely associated with insulin resistance, a key factor in type 2 diabetes. High levels of insulin in the blood can stimulate skin cells to proliferate, leading to the darkened, thickened patches. It's a visible marker of high insulin levels and can serve as an early warning sign of diabetes. While acanthosis nigricans itself is not harmful, its presence indicates that the body is having trouble using insulin effectively, putting you at risk for developing type 2 diabetes, if you haven't already. This condition can also be a sign of other health issues, so it's important not to ignore these changes in your skin. Number 9, tingling pain or numbness in the hands or feet. The last but certainly not the least sign of type 2 diabetes we'll talk about is nerve damage, medically known as neuropathy. This condition results from prolonged high blood sugar levels, which can damage the nerves throughout your body but most commonly affects the nerves in your feet and legs. So how does this manifest? Individuals with nerve damage may experience a range of uncomfortable sensations, from tingling and numbness to sharp pains and extreme sensitivity. Imagine the feeling of wearing socks when you're not, or experiencing burning sensations without any apparent cause. These are the realities for many dealing with diabetic neuropathy. Nerve damage occurs because excess sugar in the blood can interfere with the nerve's ability to transmit signals. It also weakens the walls of the small blood vessels, capillaries, that supply the nerves with oxygen and nutrients. Over time, this lack of proper nutrition can cause the nerves to slowly deteriorate, leading to the symptoms mentioned. As we've explored these 9 early signs and symptoms of type 2 diabetes, it's clear that awareness and early detection can make a profound difference in managing the condition and preventing serious complications. Each symptom, from increased thirst and frequent urination to unexpected weight loss, constant hunger, fatigue, blurred vision, slow-healing sores, frequent infections, darkened patches of skin, and nerve damage, highlights the various ways our bodies signal that something isn't right. The importance of paying attention to these signs cannot be overstated. If you or someone you know is experiencing any of these symptoms, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare provider. They can offer a proper diagnosis and create a management plan tailored to your needs, helping you maintain your health and prevent further issues.